Cerberus wants our help. And if Cerberus is good enough for Commander Shepard, it should be good enough for us.
I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
We're on the same side.
Well, that'll be the first and last time I wave a gun at my commanding officer.
I joined Cerberus too.
Conrad, Cerberus just tried to kill the Council. I'm not working with them.
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know, but we don't have a choice. You shot Bryson. You killed him.
No, I couldn't have! I'm not a murderer!
Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous.
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
And hello there troops, we're back at it with another episode of Mass Effect 3. And you're watching Ace of Space Gaming with your host for the day and the weekend, myself, Thumbs. Now troops, feel absolutely free to skip these recaps because I go on for way too long and I end up talking a pile of garbage anyway. So, for those of you that want to skip the recap, I'll see you in 2 minutes, probably 7. And for those of you that want to listen, then in the last episode... Well, actually, the last episode was serious. It was a big episode, and it was a sad episode. So, we went to go and investigate Udina, who the Salarian councillor basically warned us that he was... I don't know, he was smuggling big stuff. Basically, he was concerned about what he was doing. So, we went to go and investigate that. And it turned out, by the time Shepard got to the Citadel, Cerberus were actually already in charge. So, they took control. And when we went round a back way... No, I think Thane actually helped us out. Thane helped us out the entire mission since he was already on the Citadel. And when we went round the back way, we saw that Bailey got shot. But it turns out it was fine. He was... It turns out it was fine. He was fine. We were all fine, except for the Citadel. But once we kind of helped Udina get rid of the rest of Cerberus and he got back some control... Bailey, Shepard and Thane worked as a team to get back the Citadel, or at least get as much control back as they could, and also make it a point they had to find the councillors. I think Ashley was with a lot of the councillors, but the Salarian had been broken away from... I can't remember what happened, but basically the Salarian councillor or a Salarian important person wasn't with the councillors. So we had to go looking for him whilst Thane was doing his thing. But we eventually found him after he was cowering under a table. But then this random guy with a samurai sword shows up out of the blue and tries to kill him, whilst Shepard epically jumps through a window to save the Salarian's life. Of course, it turned out it was 3 against 1. And the guy with the sword still kind of got the upper hand on Shepard. But Thane... came to save the day and rescue his Siha Shepard. But in the throes of battle, whilst they were hand-to-hand combat, by the way, it was really cool, Thane actually ended up getting stabbed. And he didn't get one shot on this sword guy, but whatever. But Thane got stabbed, the sword guy got away, and then Shepard had to go after the sword guy, whilst leaving Thane behind. He did... tell her to do that, but it was still sad. And then eventually, after an elevator scene and everything else, well, a car chase scene first actually, Shepard caught up with Ashley and the councillors actually, and no one believed Shepard. Well, the Asari councillor was actually kind of... At one point she was like, we've doubted Shepard before, and it's like, of course she's having. Guess what? He's rough gubbed now. Because he's doubted Shepard for all these years. But Ashley was kind of hesitant to trust her because it was a Cerberus attack, and obviously, you know, she's still hung up on the whole Shepard used to work for Cerberus rubbish. But we finally got through here. I don't know if we could have shot her or no. like how that would have went, but obviously we didn't. And it turns out it was Udina who was the bad guy. He was the Cerberus mole. And ever since day one of Mass Effect, Udina has been a pain in Shepard's behind. But no, he's just mush, because Shepard finally got the chance to put a bullet in that annoying piece of crap's brain. So Udina is no more, and the councillors are now even more in debt to Shepard, as per usual. What is new with Mass Effect, right? But also, kinda, whilst all that was happening, apparently the guy with the sword got away. Apparently Bailey kind of went looking for him, but he's nowhere to be found. And we saw that he was talking to the Illusive Man, so he's definitely not on the Citadel anymore. So we don't even know who he is. Who is the mysterious swordsman? He's a piece of crap, is who he is. Anyway, after the whole saving this council once more, Shepard went to go see Thane, because apparently he was in critical condition. And, well, it actually turns out Thane died in the last episode. And his son was there and everything, and they said a little prayer for Thane. But at the end, Shepard kind of joined in, and it turned out the saddest part of it all was that even in his last minutes, Thane wasn't praying for himself and all of that he'd done, because he'd already done that apparently. With his, well, if he could have, with his last breath, and probably thought, with his last thought, he prayed for Shepard. That's right. The emotional part was he died. But he was praying for Shepard, and it was emotional. I probably shed a tear, because I always do. It's Mass Effect. Except from that one time I didn't for Morden, am I right? Heartless bitch. I would say I'm kidding, but part of me kinda isn't kidding about that. Anyway, Udina's dead. Thane is also dead. And no, so is Morden. So, do you see what I mean? Like, after Tuchanka, it's kind of just downhill for Shepard and her emotions. You know? So, I'm kind of curious, is Liara going to comment on that? Or is she going to be like, haha, told you? I'm joking, of course. I hope not, because that would be so sad. But I have a couple of ideas of what to do for today's episode. I was thinking we could start the Leviathan DLC by going to Dr. Bryson's lab. And we're going to do a couple of things on the Citadel first, because there's a couple of people I kind of want to talk to before leaving. And there's actually one very important person that we need to talk to before we go back to the Normandy. No, so I officially don't actually have a main mission right now, but I think we get that as we go back to the Normandy. So I'm going to go quickly talk to some people on the Citadel for you lovely people, and then we're going to go back to the Normandy and perhaps come back to the Citadel for Dr. Bryson's lab. I don't know what we're going to do, but you're just going to have to stay tuned in today's episode to find out what we're doing. And now I'm going to shut up so that you can find out. So, with that said and done, troops, what are we getting up today? If I shut up, we'll find out. So let's go! Also, I wanted to show you a conversation between that Turian and that Lassie, because well, it's actually really sad. I'm not going to tell you what it is, and we'll have to come back periodically to like hear it, but the whole situation is sad. So let's have a little.
What are you doing here?
Listen.
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
For my parents. They put me on the rescue transport and said to wait for them here. They'll come find me as soon as they can.
Well, I guess this is a safe place. Look, if anyone bothers you, let me know. I'll take care of them, okay?
Like,
sure thing, sir. Thanks.
that Turian has a heart of gold. He really does. But also, there's a mission here with this doctor.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication.
Well, that's not good. But this whole mission is hilarious. The people dying isn't hilarious, but the person behind it is hilarious. So maybe we'll get to do that today. Maybe we'll just pick up some odd jobs.
Shepard, you saved my life again.
You're welcome.
What happened?
Cerberus troopers came through here to secure the docks. They lined us all up. Then, one of them started asking around for me by name.
But they didn't find you.
Their record said I went off-grid. If I hadn't changed my identity, I don't know what would have happened.
You be did.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So that's why we get her to change her name. She changed it to Felicia, by the way. I think I cut that conversation out, but she changed it to Felicia. If I didn't, then it's still hilarious. Okay, let's go see if we can find these Medigel dispensers. Not here.
I believe those are my credits.
James. Should you be gambling? No, I'm kidding. Enjoy your free time.
Please, we just need more food. I can give you
What Medigel dispensers is it? Oh. Never mind. Well, apparently I don't need to go scan the Medigel things, but I thought I needed to do that. But I don't, because the reason for them being sabotaged is actually already standing right here. Lo and behold, the one and only Conrad Werner, the guy who basically stalked you in Mass Effect 1. What did he do in Mass Effect 2? Oh yeah, he was trying to get the deeds to the bar in Ilium, and Atheta threatened to fucking... Well, she threatened to probably blow him away with some singularities or something. But he is causing fucking chaos again, and it's absolutely hilarious why. But you also get to find out a wee bit about him during this rubbish. So let's have a wee chat with Conrad and see how he's been doing since we last spoke, I guess.
Cerberus wants our help. And if Cerberus is good enough for Commander Shepard, it should be good enough for us.
Hilarious.
Oh, for the love of...
I know.
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner.
Yep.
Wow, it's great to see you again. I joined Cerberus too.
Yeah, you did.
Conrad, Cerberus just tried to kill the council. I'm not working with them.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I screwed up again, didn't I?
a little bit.
I'm sorry if I ever accused you of pointing a gun at me when you didn't actually do that.
Did she know?
I was really stressed out.
I thought we did point a gun at him. I can't remember. But, do you not love it? In Mass Effect 2, he got fake N7 armor to, like, be like Shepard, and now he's joined Cerberus. Brilliant. Well, we're gonna be nice to him, because honestly, I'm quite sure his story is actually a bit sadder than you think.
What can you tell me about your Cerberus contacts?
Not much. They wanted me to help recruit people near the medical station.
Which was sabotaged while you had everyone distracted.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No.
Oh.
I'll deal with it. Just don't do anything.
Yes.
Okay. But I might be able to help you with whatever you're doing now that isn't Cerberus.
Conrad, I'm building an ancient Prothean dark energy device to stop the Reapers. Can you help with that?
Well, I did write my doctoral dissertation on xenotechnology and dark energy integration.
What?
Really?
He's a fucking secret
Yes.
genius.
In fact, I may be able to find some ancient tech schematics that could help you with construction.
Wow.
Hang on. I have an old contact. Ah, come on, Hossel, help me out. Sorry. The war has him scared.
Same with
Hustle?
everyone.
Gavin Hossel, the tech researcher?
We know him?
I did him a favor once. Tell him this is for me.
Really?
I had no idea you two knew each other. Small universe. Okay, he's forwarding the schematics over. Oh no, it's in an ancient Asari dialect. We'd need a lot of ancient Asari writing to translate.
Well.
I don't have that.
Oh, we don't have that? Fuck!
Here, at least let me send you my dissertation.
I didn't
Maybe it'll help a little.
collect enough in Mass Effect 1.
Anyway, good luck fixing the Medigel dispensers. I'll just be here. Not touching anything.
Good. We're gonna have a little chat with him, but we're gonna deal with that first. I could have swore I spoke to him. No, I collected enough of that shit in Mass Effect 1. But it is connected to the stuff you have to collect through planets on Mass Effect 1. Well done. But what do you think? We got to see Conrad Werner once more. Did you ever think do you even remember him? Probably not. I'm kidding. If you've played Mass Effect, then you will know who he is.
Son of...
I always thought it was great that they ended up bringing him back into it. Eventually.
Nice.
I love it. Okay, we fixed your Medigel stuff.
I fixed the sabotage. The Medigel dispenser should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately.
Good. Hi.
Great work, Shepard. And listen, I'm sorry for... Hey, that's him. That's my Cerberus contact. Hey, hey, you!
Don't fucking...
You're under arrest.
Oh, fucking hell! Conrad! Why did he not get shot?
Shepard. Shepard. Did I help?
Yeah, Conrad. You helped.
I don't even feel anything.
Actually, I sabotaged his gun. It might have looked like it fired, but that was just the thermal clip overheating.
Nice.
Hi, Commander. It's me, Jenna. You helped me a few years ago when I was working undercover at Cora's Den.
Oh, yeah.
And now you're volunteering here.
And saving lives.
Right. Shellick showed me a few little tricks when he had me working undercover.
Nice.
Guess that paid off, huh?
You saved my life.
I can't believe you were willing to lay down your life for Commander Shepard.
Yeah.
You're so brave.
Oh, the Commander and I go way back. Let me give you a hand, and I can tell you about it.
Aww. He found love by saving Shepard's life, or so he thought. But he did risk his life for Shepard. I could have swore you got to talk to him. Because, like, I could have swore there was a conversation that you had with him where it's basically like, in Mass Effect 1, he tells you he has a wife, and that both his wife and him are, like, obsessed with Shepard, and honestly, I thought you had a conversation where he basically tells you that he was never married to begin with, or something along the lines of that. I mean, I could be talking at Mars, but I could have swore that was a thing. Anyway, he did at least risk his life for Shepard once, and joined Cerberus, and he's just done a lot. Conrad is... he's a character, and it's hilarious, and I'm glad he found love.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
That bitch.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
You tell her, Bailey.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Fuck off.
Damn press.
I know.
See, you're keeping the peace?
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
It's not, Bailey. You got to have faith in Shepard. But if you remember that reporter, I'm quite sure I have punched her at least twice in both games. I'm sure I did do that for this playthrough, yeah, because it's just hilarious. She's a bitch anyway, so... But maybe we'll have a little chat with Bailey. His story's kind of sad too.
Hey, Shepard. I have to admit, the place feels safer with you here.
Oh, you're welcome.
Everyone's walking around in a daze. Or in my case, limping. And I wonder if we'll ever be the same. These are dark days for all of us.
Wow. So, we're not gonna ask this stuff, but how has the war affected you, Bailey? How are you doing?
How does the Citadel fit into the war now?
The war finally found us.
That isn't where I thought it was going.
This is so far beyond our imagination, and we have been trained to expect the unexpected. Since the coup attempt, folks are shutting down and shutting in. I hear a lot of praying. And crying. They're saying this is the war to end all wars. Well, I haven't seen anything to say they aren't right.
Yeah, basically is. And apparently we don't get to talk about his fucking family. I could have swore there was a conversation about that day.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
Thanks. And thanks for making me look like a fucking idiot. Maybe I'm just having weird fucking dreams where I make up conversations. In Mass Effect. Oh, speaking of
Commander
making
Shepard.
shit up.
Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
And I have questions for you, you bitch.
Commander Shepard, Khaleesa bint Seen and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die?
Whoa.
Is that the best we can expect?
I've had enough
Fuck
of your
this.
tabloid journalism.
You want some?
Stucky da belta.
You're angry, I get
Or
that.
heated.
But I came here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions. Stay down.
Fucking dare! Yeah, fuck you. I hope you got that on your fucking cameras. I hate her so much, but I love that Shepard just sticks the nut in her. That's what he done someday is. Or you can call it a Glasgow kiss, because that's what they're called in Glasgow if you head or someone. A good old Glasgow kiss. Okay, now we're finally gonna leave the Citadel. We've spoken to
got
people.
your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in
And
before the squad
honestly,
arrives.
I might come back
The Alliance is
for
posting
the
us
Dr.
to an
Bresson's
mining
thing.
facility on Zani to maintain full survival
know the
here.
Valhalla
Any
Oh no,
questions?
this guy.
territory now, but Prothean tech could help the crew.
Collecting all sorts of missions as we walk through the Citadel now.
Yes,
But
I'm aware this is an
there's actually a very important conversation that we need to have right here, right now. So let's do that before going back to the Normandy and getting our next mission. Oh, look who it is.
Shepard,
Actually.
I don't know what to say. I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
Like about how you were almost about to, well, kill Shepard, technically, or at least shoot her over Udina because Udina told you to? Like, come on.
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Udina?
Yeah. You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down. When Udina offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
And it really shouldn't have happened. That could have gotten so much worse. Like, Shepard could have been shot. Ashley could have been shot. And as much as I hate Ashley in the first Mass Effect, she's just so much better in this game, I think. But, but you're about to see why she's, you're going to see in Mass Effect 3 why she's better as the game's go on, I think. Anyway.
I never wanted to put you in that situation. We're on the same side.
Well, that'll be the first and last time I wave a gun at my commanding officer.
Better be.
We stopped Udina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it.
Really?
Was he indoctrinated?
It's hard to say.
No, he's just a dick.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know. But we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Hackett asked me to join his team. It's a great offer, but I'd prefer to ride this thing out aboard the Normandy.
Come back where you belong. A lot of people might not think she belongs on the Normandy, but I do. I've always kind of wanted to say no at some point, just to say fuck you. But I always welcome her on board, of course, because honestly, she's hilarious. Well, some of the things she says is hilarious. So, we're welcoming Ashley back on, even though she pointed a gun at us last week, but whatever. We're at a war. We need to, like, get bygones be bygones, right?
Permission granted, Lieutenant.
You're welcome.
Just keep your gun pointed at the Reapers, okay?
Yes, please.
I'd prefer it, thanks.
Grab your gear and find a bunk, Williams.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And Ash.
Yeah?
It's good to have you back.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
We started this journey together, we might as well end it together, right? Oh, hi guys!
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Space Dad.
Udina? That SOB was always power hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
Yeah.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Councillor Valorn.
Technically Thane did.
What?
Your assassin.
That's his name.
I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
Did I not say call him Kylo Ren? And is that no fucking Star Wars or some shit? I don't know. But Kyling. Short story, he's a piece of shit. That's all you need to know about him. But I guess we'll ask Anderson anyway.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once.
Wow.
Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Illusive Man patch him up?
Yeah.
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson, it's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
Yeah, I mean, they literally... Well, I've read the comics of, like, Liara finding Shepard's body, and apparently, like, she was a pulp. So I'm gonna assume, yeah, he's had some major upgrades from the Illusive Man himself. We could go all angry, but we're gonna thank Anderson for the intel instead, because he's our space dad.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari councillor.
Oh.
They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared.
Finally getting involved.
Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Salarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
Already?
So quickly.
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information.
What?
It's not Prothean specific.
Wow.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate.
What about the Quarians?
Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers.
Nice.
The question is, how will it dispense the energy?
That's true.
And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Could be a giant laser.
We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy.
Okay.
How to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
Fight that good fight, Anderson. Oh, they're both good answers, but we're gonna go with that.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
I think you need it.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Oh, really?
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Nice.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border.
Usual.
Hack it out.
Oh yeah, there was like news reports of the Quarians
Shepard,
doing something.
do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Oh.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Thank you, Liara. I thought for a second I thought she was wanting to talk about the Thane thing, but that wouldn't be here. In the privacy of your own homes, right? Gotta keep business and professional life separate. I forgot about that mission as well. Wow, the game kinda really opens up after Tuchanka and the Citadel mission. Honestly, it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna go find some Quarians. We're gonna go help the Asari. Because of course the Asari... Because, I don't know if you remember, before doing Tuchanka and getting the Krogan involved, the Asari basically bailed on helping Earth, or helping anybody with the Reapers. So now they're coming crawling back for help, because they know that Shepard's the only one that can fucking do it. Everybody's crawling back to Shepard. Because she saves lives and kicks butt at the same time. I know I came here as if I was going to end the episode, but we're going to go talk to people on the ship. I'm curious what Liara will say, but I don't know what's going to happen, so we're going to go talk to people and then maybe go back to start the Leviathan DLC. I think maybe today is just going to be a filler episode, but then it also does start a very important and interesting DLC actually, so I'll see you in 2 seconds as we go see if anybody's got anything interesting to say.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Have you got a minute? Anything for you, Trainer. I love trying to sound like her, but I know I probably sound nothing like her at all. So what's up?
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side.
This mission.
We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Illusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
What a brilliant idea, Trainer.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
Oh.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Wow, really?
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
You're welcome.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Thanks for your work. Game night. Samantha. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Well, it doesn't need to be hilarious, but it is. She wants an interview in my cabin. Diana, what are you up to? Got you. This, like, after Tuchanka and the Citadel, some of your crew will start wanting to, like, meet you separately. Let's have a little one-on-one time with you. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? He writes you a letter from beyond the grave? I never knew this was a thing. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna end up greeting. Fucking hell. Okay, I genuinely never knew this was a fucking thing, so here we go. Read a love letter from Thane from beyond the grave. Siha. I write this with a heavy hand, knowing you will read this letter when I am no longer able to share my thoughts. I am dying, Siha. Yeah, you fucking are. Perhaps because of the differences between our species, I can hope that time will treat you with kindness and dim the hurt of my passing to faded recollections that Adrel would forever remember with perfect clarity. Oh yeah, I forgot they have that. I totally forgot all about that. They can think back on a memory like perfectly. Selfishly, however, I could not leave this world without leaving a piece of me behind that would never fade. Oh, I once accepted my fate. Nothing remained but a shell destined to die. Wow. I only had to choose the when and how of my passing. I had refused to be confined to a bed, gasping horribly as my life beeped away to machinery I had no use for. I thought of Erika. Oh yeah, was that not his, his wife that died? Broken, bloodied, and betrayed by my absence. Wow. Of Colia, small and afraid, bravely pushing at his eyes to stem the flow of tears I had entrusted to him to cry, for both our sakes. The expectation to move swiftly to my end vanished upon uniting with your cause. You awoke me, Shepard. Aww. My heart quickened its sluggish beat, if only to remain at your side and protect you with everything that I am. I was content to simply watch, take the time left given, and praise all I know for allowing me to walk my final days with hope and certainty that I am worthy of more than my cold isolation, solely because you believed. Oh, I love you. Oh, if all else whispers back into the tide, know this for fact. By grace given me by the goddess Arashu, I bid her divine protection to you. Oh, my warrior angel, my Siha, to succeed in your destiny, to light your path through the coming darkness, to give you hope when all seems lost. I will wait you across the sea. Fucking hell. That is so sad. And then when Shepard said that to his dying body, oh fuck. Wow, that is so sad. So I don't think they got a chance to say that in person, right? How is the conversation with Liara gonna go? I'm so concerned, to be honest.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
Are you okay, Joker?
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats.
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kicked their asses.
Thank you.
And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Be nice. Forget about her, she's trash. I'm kidding on. I love the Joker shits on her for that a bit. Well, she's the only one of the whole crew that's held a gun to Shepard so far, so you know what that is. Jealousy. I'm kidding.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
You tell her, Joker. Fucking ghetto. Oh.
Hello, Shepard.
Question time.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires thresher maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
Oh, wow.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
Synthetic life? I guess what kind of synthetic it is, I don't know, but... like, basically, she's... I feel like at this point she's not even asking what is the point in synthetic life. She's basically asking what's the point of her life, right? So this is a major decision. You can kind of tell her that she can be whoever she wants to be, or just be the Normandy and that's it, you know? I always tell her whatever it wants to be, because I am all here for Edie just being her best self. Because she's fucking quality.
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
Yeah.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations.
Nah.
My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Don't think like a Reaper. Imagine she's like, so I should be like a Reaper and try and take over the fucking whole universe. No. There is definitely more to organics than popping out children. 110%. Or to pass on your genes. Whatever way you want to put it, Edie.
Reproduction isn't all there is.
Yeah.
We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Good.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Good luck with your humanity. Come and let me know what you think about Edie and kind of making her more self-aware. Do you do it, or do you just do you not really care? Come and let me know in the comments, troops. I kind of thought maybe Thane might have sent you a wee gift. You know, like his heart. I'm kidding, but imagine. Oh yeah, I forgot I bought some jellyfish. I definitely don't have a one-track mind. Where's Ken? Where is Ken? What did you start with him? Where is he?
Thanks, Commander. That GX-12 thermal pipe arrived. We're performing the modifications right now.
So, how did I get volunteered to crawl through the ducts?
You're the power control engineer, not me.
Damn hot in here. Hey, Didn't Adam say that all the Normandy is eating?
Kenneth, stop right there.
Just didn't tell Joker. He'll get jealous.
Did he just say dunna tell Joker like I choked her? I'm kidding. There's probably a lot of Scottish words a lot of people won't understand, right? Anyway, apparently he's in the ducks, and I've never heard that line of fucking dialogue before. Oh, Care Bear. Oh, you're gonna make me depressed and sad again. But also, there's Thane's name right at the bottom, right there, along with Mordred Solus and Caden. No, I'm kidding. And Charles Presley. Alright. Okay. Care Bear.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Yeah.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
Thumbs, yes, 100%. I also think if it came down to it, I think Shepard would have pulled the trigger. What is it? What, one life to spare the many, or something, whatever that saying is. But for the sake of this conversation, I'm gonna say no.
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
That's true.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun.
Yeah. I thought I might have had more to say. Why, Ashley, hello. What do you think of the new Normandy? It's been a while since you've been on one. And even then, when you were on the last Normandy, you were fucking stored down in the hold with the fucking, what is it called? The Mako, that's it. How could I forget?
Good to see you.
That's really all you got to say right now?
Good to see you.
Ashley. I know you've literally just joined us, but that's not the point. Okay. Now's the time. Will she even acknowledge the Thane thing, or... I don't know. You would absolutely laugh if she was like, "Ha ha! That's what you get for cheating!"
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
It's a bit risky.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup.
Yeah.
Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Good. At least you're not fucking letting power go to your head, Liara. Okay, let's read this. And her diary is like, "Dear diary, Thane died and I'd love to tell Shepard I told you so." I ain't reading that.
Good to see you again, Shepard.
What? Wait, so is that romance completely ruined? You don't have anything to say? About anything? And the way she says it?
Good to see you again, Shepard.
What is that tone? I've never heard that Filiara before. Is empathy? Is she being empathetic? I don't know. I'm confused and slightly concerned. I think it's time though. I'm gonna go back to the Citadel and start the Leviathan DLC. I'm not gonna complete it because I kinda spread that mission out because it's like, you need to go to the Citadel a couple of times and then you need to go do the actual mission. So I'm just gonna start that the day. And here we are. At a different part of the Citadel. To investigate a lab.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you.
Doctor.
Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
Ah, kidding on.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
And honestly, it is so cool. The end of this DLC it blows the fucking lid on Reapers. It's nuts. Is that necessary? All we need to know is how to kill them.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
Nice.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth.
Cryptozoology.
Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime.
Exactly.
Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
That's very true. Me and my brother have always, like, my brother's not actually a massive believer in aliens. He's more of a you need to see it to believe it kind of person. But we've always said, like, how terrifying would it be if, like, oh yeah, aliens are real, but there is a species out there that's like the Reapers. Like, that would be fucking scary as fuck. Humans are nowhere near ready to deal with that. No one is. But it does sound very useful.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war.
Exactly. Well.
But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near.
Ooh.
Hadley, do you have the data?
Whoa! No. What the fuck are you doing? Whoa! Oh. Fucking press it. Through the datapad. Fucking go, ship!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
How was he indoctrinated?
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Oh.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie.
Teamwork.
Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
Makes that teamwork.
At once.
What? What's happening?
Don't play the fucking fool. You just killed a man!
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud...
Fucking...
You shot Bryson.
Yeah.
You killed him.
No, I couldn't have! I'm not a murderer! I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
We're not gonna go full renegade, don't worry. I just wanted to show him the proof. So, if you didn't do it, then who the fuck did? And if it wasn't for Shepard, you would have took a fucking shot at her too. Hadley.
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
It does, yeah.
Indoctrination? Me?
But how?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
Somebody get rid of that fucking ball.
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
What darkness? Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Oh.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed.
Oh.
But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
So Hackett knows?
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves.
Oh.
Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator. And it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Oh. until he got shot. So it sounds dangerous, but it definitely sounds useful. We could use that in this war. But then if they can kill a Reaper, they can most definitely kill us too. Oh fuck it, we're going renegade.
I see Bryson's point. Anything capable of bringing a Reaper down is worth finding.
Despite the potential dangers it could pose, I would agree.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Yeah, do. So basically we just kind of get to go about this lab and, well, investigate things for the time being.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper Killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan. But he does not state a destination.
Then all that means is we need to work as a team, Edie. Me and you. Gals on patrol.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
We're not gonna go over every piece of information here, because there is a lot to click on and do. But I do want to show you this guy. A Huskid, formerly known as Bob. I'm kidding, I don't know. But I just love that he had a Huskid. Oh, I thought I got to look at... Oh no, I guess we can't explore the lab properly yet. Got you. Oh, this?
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location. If we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Oh, I see. No, I can search about the lab. We should be able to shut this thing, or like cover it or something.
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the galaxy map program.
Thank you, Edie. Also, this thing up here is actually a concept art for something in Mass Effect. For the life of me, I cannot remember what it was, but I remember seeing it in one of the books that I've got for Mass Effect, and it's actually really cool. Also, I absolutely love this, but I hate what Edie has to say about it.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Well, yeah.
Loch Ness Monster's more interesting.
Thank you!
Interesting and non-existent.
It's just a name for a plesiosaur. Get it! Nessie exists. And I actually believe that she is a modern-day plesiosaur. Come and let me know what you think of Nessie. And if you don't believe in her, then... But you didn't watch my channel. I'm kidding. Am I?
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
What?
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0.
That's cool.
Would Leviathan need Ezo?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Interesting.
Adding the search filter now.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Ooh.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding it now.
We're getting there, troops. We're getting there.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong, and Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. We saw a datapad containing data on Rachni movements earlier. It may be relevant.
You mean like right here?
The Rachni data.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Doing so now.
Sovereign fragment? What?
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Yeah, fuck you, Sovereign. Shepard fucking showed you what humans could do.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
Something close to his heart.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
So, I could look about for the place for the thing, but considering I've played it a few times, I already know where it is.
By Anne Bryson.
Nope.
Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now
Considering I've already
28.
played it a few times.
She works for the Alliance.
Yeah?
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... art.
Not in that one, but perhaps in this one.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
To the decryption! Shepard and Edie. They're like Sherlock Holmes and what's his face. But space!
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Of course.
Okay. Is that every piece of information we have? It is indeed. Let's see if we can narrow this down. Alright, I can never remember what
Reaper
ones to
activity.
try.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
We're further narrowing. We're not gonna go to all 5 systems and search for one fucking planet. So I'm gonna put it down with Blackout
crimes.
None?
No results.
Wow.
Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Okay, I thought that would have been a given.
Alien sightings.
Oh, okay.
3 possibilities.
Narrowed it down to 3. Nice, okay. Let's see if we can narrow this down just a wee bit more. Easy?
Element 0 deposits.
We have a
We have a
lockdown!
match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
There we have it. So, now the next part of that is obviously, as she said, to go and find Garneau. But we're not going to do that, because I'm actually going to leave the episode there. I know today was kind of a filler episode, so I do kind of apologise about that, but we got to hang out with Edie, and we've never really done that in Mass Effect. Also, will that happen? Yeah, see that little noise that she makes when she stops walking? That noise. The first time I played this DLC and she was just walking about the lab. But in my head, I genuinely thought it sounded like the hamster at the bottom of the ship at the start of the Mass Effect before you catch it. So for a good hour or so, I was walking about this DLC thinking there was another hamster to be caught, but it was just Edie and her fucking squeaky legs. I was so annoyed at that, because I thought there was another hamster to be had, but unfortunately there wasn't. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that there, troops. I'm sorry there wasn't a lot happening in today's episode, but, you know, we got a lot of information. We know the Asari are back in. The Quarians want to talk to us. There's a creature out there in the universe that managed to kill a Reaper, and now we're hunting that creature down in hopes that it can help us kill more Reapers. So, the Leviathan DLC is definitely worth the wait, I think, so I hope you're looking forward to seeing how that turns out. And with the main story, I guess we'll be going to see Quarians. We've got a good couple of side missions today before going to do that, or as well as doing that, because some of them are time sensitive, so if we don't do them kind of soon, then people will die. But before that, I just hope you enjoyed today's episode, even though, well, you know what, last week's episode was full of action and stuff, so we can't have it all, right? Some of them do need to be boring. I'm sorry. But with that, come and let me know what you think of the Leviathan DLC and what you think of the Citadel DLC, since we were also talking about that as well. What is your favourite DLC of Mass Effect 3? Come and let me know in the comments below. And until the next time, where I think we'll maybe be going to talk to Quarians, or maybe just doing some side missions, I don't really know. You'll have to stay tuned to find out what we're doing. So, troops, wherever you are day or night, I hope you're having a good one, and I hope you're staying as safe and as clean as you can. And until the next time on Mass Effect 3, thumbs! And my gals, Shepard and Thane here. Whee!